Well, it's been a long weekend for the Norfolk Tides, and I was at Harbor Park earlier to catch you up on their latest series. The game was significant for a couple of reasons. Not only is it the 30th anniversary of the Bud Metheny complex, this is what the star quarterback says of his expectations for the upcoming season. The hopes and dreams of many, but those dreams aren't limited to those watching. It's those on the field. They've hired a new head coach in Jeff Jones, and I sat down with him this week for an exclusive interview. We're here at the field at Redskins training camp, and as you can see, we've got a slight rain delay. 20th annual North American Sand Soccer Tournament, and I was down at the beach earlier today for the Pro-Am Championship game. We're here with Charlotte, who's here for the first annual Bark in the Park, and you see she's excited as Old Dominion is coupling with the SPCA to promote not only community service, but pet adoption. Exciting news out of Monarch Nation this week, former women's basketball player Tia Lewis. Now Wesleyan is coming off a loss to Randolph-Macon in the ODAC Championship, but looking to turn their luck around tonight. There are two teams competing, one of which was a locally based team, which means victory could be that much sweeter. When you think baseball, the big leagues are where everyone wants to be. And I was at Harbor Park. We're here at Harbor Park where the Norfolk Tides hosted Louisville this weekend. But it seems like this weekend the Tides just couldn't find their rhythm. The UVA baseball team is getting ready to take a week-long break for finals before entering the home stretch of the regular season. Last night the Hoos played their final game before that break on the road against Old Dominion at Harbor Park. UVA coming into this one as the top-ranked team in the country and the #1 team in the RPI rankings. Top of the second, scoreless in the inning. John LaPree singles to left. Joe McCarthy going to score from third. UVA goes up 1-0 over the Monarchs, taking it to the bottom of the sixth. ODU up 2-1. Josh Eldridge sends one down the right field line. It's going to bounce off the wall. Triple for him. Taylor Ostrich scores. Monarchs up 3-1 over the Cavaliers. Baseball, an American pastime representing the hopes and dreams of many. But those dreams aren't limited to those watching. It's those on the field that have goals as well. And at Harbor Park, there's one sentiment that rings louder than all others.
I only have one goal on my mind, and that's get to the big leagues. Obviously, as a team, you want to win.
I think everybody's objective is, to get to the major leagues or get back to the major leagues.
But there's only one league, and every one of these guys wants to get to it, and that's the big leagues.
But how are the minors a beneficial platform for reaching that next level?
It'll separate the men from the boys. It's a tough lifestyle, especially guys that are older, have families. It's tough, but it's like that for a reason, so they can weed out, guys that really want it.
Minor leagues is where you build and learn how to play the game.
Now, playing in the minors doesn't guarantee a ticket to the big leagues, though. It comes down to having the talent and maybe a little luck.
You just got to know, what your flaw is, because everybody's here for a reason, whether it's, they're working on something or, it's a numbers thing up in the big leagues. So you got to just focus on, playing to the best of your ability and, playing to win. And, when the time is right, the time is right.
Just like anything, you just got to keep doing what's got you here. It's just a process, and there's a lot of luck involved. Obviously, something has to happen at the big league level, and a lot of times that doesn't happen. When you want it to, or at all at sometimes. And
interesting enough, there's a specific something that all these guys are trying to improve on while in Norfolk.
Staying consistent.
I'm working on, being consistent.
The biggest thing for me is try to be more consistent.
It's such a long season. It's like no other sport. You play every single day, day in, day out. Consistency is the key. It's about making those ups last as long as they can and making those downs last as short as possible, and that all comes back to just being a consistent player and having consistent at-bats, innings, whatever it may be.
Having a consistent approach and kind of being more of a competitor, consistently.
They come here every day and they do their work and they go out and they play the games and they keep themselves ready and they put up numbers, and then when the big clubs comes calling, they want to be that guy. They want to make themselves that guy that when they look down there and say, you know what, this guy's playing really well. He can come up and help us up here right now.
And where talent lies, so do dreams and expectations.
In years to come, hopefully, a Cy Young underneath my belt, a Cy Young award under my belt, hopefully a couple, rings on my finger, and, probably the biggest thing is just to be healthy. I hope that I'm healthy and, that I continue to kind of grow as a person, both on and off the field.
At Harbor Park, Kelsey Summer, News Channel 3. Go ahead and tell me a little bit about what we're doing out here, what cause we're supporting out here today.
Oh, okay, those are two different causes. What we're doing out here, we're cheating at golf. All right, but the cause is a little bit more important.
On Sunday, big names from the NBA, NFL, MLB, and Hollywood met on the green for a celebrity golf tournament to raise awareness for the Still Hope Foundation, co-founded by Tony Brothers. Brothers, a Norfolk native, is an NBA rep who started the organization in 2007 to lighten the parenting responsibilities of single mothers in Hampton Roads.
We're trying to raise money for the Hope Foundation. Tony Brothers, who is an NBA official, I'm an NBA coach, used to be a player 1,000 years ago. I have a great relationship with him, and I'm out here supporting him, number one, and then the Hope Foundation, number two. It brings awareness. It allows us to get on TV like now, and hopefully it brings out more people to support the cause, and that's what it's all about.
Helping single moms out. You know, Tony Brothers was raised by a single mom. He had 5 siblings. They all graduated college. He realized, you know, the hard work and the strength that not only his mother had, but other single mothers, you know, throughout the country.
Well, you know that Tony is one of the classiest guys that's, you know, in the NBA officiating crew, and a guy like Tony who can, you know, galvanize a group of guys, and then what happens is it takes on an energy within itself, and then the guys go out and spread the word.
And with weighted names like Doc Rivers, one has to ask, does a place in the spotlight bring with it a responsibility to raise awareness for noble causes?
Well, I don't know if they should or shouldn't, but we do, you know, and I do. Listen, we're blessed.
They're just known people that are just donating their time, and so I don't think it really comes down to any organizations. I think it's just a matter of we've got quality people here that do quality things, that are donating quality time so that we can assist single moms.
Well, the weekend's events have all been focused on the Still Hope Foundation, with the culminating event, the Celebrity Golf Tournament. And out here on the golf course, well, what's golf without a little rivalry?
You know what? I'm playing horribly right now. Like I was saying, I have my Bluetooth speaker. I'm just going to go out here and play some music and talk some trash.
All right, but I heard Doc Rivers say he was going to kick you out here.
Oh, no, Doc Rivers talks a lot of trash. I mean, you know, we talk trash. Look, we talk trash all the time. And now that he's in L.A., yeah, he's going to have to bring some to get some now.
All right,
yeah.
I'll hold you to that.
You'd better.
Right.
He plays 5 days a week, so it's tough for me. He's never beat me, by the way, because I'm usually a better player. But I'm going to give it to him right now because I know he's been playing every day.
Doc Rivers was kind of worried about your golf game, so I guess he's in the clear today.
Yeah, well, I might go putt. So, but if you follow him around with your camera, you're going to see a golf game that my game could not be as bad as that.
For News Channel 3, I'm Kelsey Summer.